Welcome to the Conference Committee on Education, and we are going to skip around and start with the ones that we do have WAM and Fin release on. So we're starting with.
Thank you, Senator. Starting off with HB 1329, HD1 SD1, proposed CD1. We have release on our side. Do you have release on your side, Senator?
We do.
So again, the CD just simply takes out the appropriation language with keeping in the text besides that. So I will go ahead and take the vote. Chair votes
Your
aye.
conferees.
Sorry. Conferees, Woodson, Tarnas, and Nishimoto as chairs, Martin Garcia as manager.
Oh. She's coming back. She just came back again. Co-chair. Go ahead. Sorry.
Woodson, Tarnas, Nishimoto as chairs, Martin Garcia as managers.
Thank you. For our Senate conferees, myself as chair, Senator Decoy, co-chair, Kanuha manager.
Okay, we will go ahead and take the vote. Chair votes aye. Chair Tarnas. Excuse. Chair Nishimoto.
Aye.
Thank you. Manager Martin.
Aye.
Manager Garcia. Excuse. Senator May.
Yes, please take the vote for
Chair
us.
Kidani.
Aye.
Chair DeCoit.
Aye.
Manager Kanuha.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. We have a bill.
We have a bill. Thank you. Okay, I'm not sure where we are
960.
in this pile of bills, but Senate Bill 156, we did not need WAM release to vote. Are you able to vote on this bill?
We do not have release on our side. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chairs, Lachika Garcia as managers.
And on the Senate side, we have myself as chair, Senator Rhodes co-chair, and Senator Richards manager. This is related to the Board of Education regarding community meetings.
Yes.
And again, you are not able to vote on this bill.
We are not. Move it to 4 o'clock.
Move to 4 o'clock, yes.
This conference room today.
That's our last chance.
So last chance. Is it okay, Madam Chair, can we go to HB 960? With regards to SFA and the transfer of the funds.
I'm sorry. House Bill 960?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Senator. HB 960 HD1 SD2. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Kitagawa as chairs, Capella Martin Garcia as manager.
We just lost our co-chair.
Okay. Gonna come back.
For House Bill 960 for the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Decoy, co-chair, Favela manager.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think we are in agreement on the original CD. We also simply added the expenditure ceiling language. And it
Yes.
has a clean effective date. So go ahead and take the vote.
Yes, please.
Chair votes aye. Chair Kitagawa.
Aye.
Manager Capella.
Aye.
Manager Martin.
Aye.
Garcia, excuse. Chair May.
Take the vote, please.
Yes. Chair Kidani.
Aye.
Chair DeCoy.
Aye.
Manager Favela. Excuse, we have a bill.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank Lieutenant Governor Luke for her leadership on this. It's a very important component to expanding our high-quality early learning opportunities. She is a leader, and we appreciate her leadership on all that she does.
Thank you. Okay, where are we?
Where are we? Nobody knows. I don't know. I don't know where we are. So we're
Do they have the memo? They were waiting for the memo.
That's you.
That's me. Can we have it
Are they ready?
4:15 to 9?
Is the Senate ready?
It's the Senate.
I'm sorry,
Senate Bill 106.
106.
We don't have to.
You don't have been released?
941.
No.
We're good.
So on behalf of the House, we have, the chair, Pilate.
Opening on Senate Bill 106, we have myself, Representatives Woodson, Morikawa, co-chairs Lachika and Garcia as managers.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Kanua, co-chair, Senator Favela, manager.
We don't have fin clearance. If we could reschedule this,
Okay, we can move this to 4 o'clock today.
4 o'clock, okay. This room,
This room.
We ready on 941?
Pardon me?
941.
We still don't have. Did you get the release for 941?
He has it right there.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's move on now.
Yes, let's move on. So this is Senate Bill 941 relating to the School Facilities Authority. For the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Wakai, co-chair, Kanuha, manager.
All right, and on behalf of the House, they have myself, Rep. Woodson, and Kitagawa as co-chairs, Ayu, Martin, and Matsumoto as managers.
Great, and I believe we have release from both sides.
Yes, we do.
And this is again part of our School Facilities Authority to allow our teacher housing and workforce housing and our classrooms to be to move forward. And again, also want to thank the Lieutenant Governor for her foresight in this and for her hard work, and for our members on the Senate side and on the House side for your diligence in moving this forward. Is someone taking the vote? Oh, Senator Kanuha for the vote, please. Chair votes aye.
Chair votes aye. Co-chair Wakai,
Yes.
and I vote aye. May I also take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Co-chair Hashimoto.
Aye.
Co-chair Woodson.
Aye.
Co-chair Kitagawa.
Aye.
Member or manager Ayu.
Aye.
Manager Martin.
Aye.
Manager Matsumoto.
Aye.
You have a bill.
Thank
Thank
you.
What's next? I'm so
SD
confused. Right.
531. Thanks, Trey.
So, member. Is-
Moving on to Senate Bill 531. This is
Yes.
also relating to School Facilities Authority. For the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Kanuha, co-chair, and Favela, manager.
Thank you. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Kitagawa as chairs, Lachika, Martin, Garcia as managers.
We did not need the WAM release on this one, Chair, so we're ready to vote.
Yeah, we are still seeking release on our side. Your release? Your release.
Woo-hoo.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Taking the vote. 531, Senate Bill. Senate Bill 531. Vote sheet. So Senate Bill 531 for School Facilities Authority, Senate. We are ready to move on this bill, and you are too, right,
Yes.
Chair? Okay, for Senate, Chair votes aye.
Chair votes aye. I vote aye. Senator Favela.
Excuse.
Excused. May I also take the vote for the House?
Yes, please. Thank you, Senator.
Co-chair Woodson,
Aye.
co-chair Kitagawa,
Aye.
manager Lachika,
Aye.
manager Martin.
Aye.
And manager Garcia. Chair.
You have a bill. This is very awesome. I'm just thankful. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a long week and we have several more bills to get through, so I'm hoping that we can get through some of them today and vote them out. Senate Bill 830 relating to emergency medical response. Myself as chair, Senator Shima Bukuro co-chair, and Senator Kanuha manager.
For the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chairs, Martin Garcia as manager.
We do not have WAM release on this one. I'm not sure if you have fin release, but can we move this to 4 o'clock? please?
Okay, yes, please.
Senate Bill 7 relating again to the School Facilities Authority. Makes the necessary amendments to clarify certain references to the School Facility Authority in Section 302A. Senate conferees, myself, chair, Senator Rhodes, co-chair, Senator Kanuha, manager.
And on the House, we have Woodson Kitagawa as chairs, Lachika, Martin, and Garcia as managers.
We are ready to move forward to vote on this one. Chair, do you have release?
We do not have release.
Okay. Move this to 4 o'clock, please.
Okay. Next bill is HB 503, HD1 SD1. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Brusso, Morikawa as chairs, Capella, Garcia as manager.
For the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Wakai, co-chair, Senator Kanuha, manager.
Thank you, Senator. We have release on the House side. Do you have
We
release?
don't have WAM release. I got the. You got the WAM release? Okay, we are ready for the vote.
Perfect, thank you. Correct. So members voting on HB 503, HD1, HD2 SD1, proposed CD1. This is the original CD, but we took out the appropriation language. Chair votes aye. Chair Prusso.
Aye.
Chair Morikawa.
Aye.
Manager Capella.
Aye.
Manager Garcia. Madam Chair, may I?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Chair Kidani.
Aye.
Chair Wakai.
Yes.
Thank you. Manager Kanuha.
Aye.
Thank you, sir.
I have
We have
a
a bill.
bill. Thank you. You don't have 4156, is that correct? Senate Bill 156. This was the first on our agenda. Okay, I'm gonna move this to 4 o'clock also. then.
Five.
1518.
Yeah.
This is relating to the Department of Education. We do have Ways and Means release on this one, Chair. Do you have release?
We have release on our side as well.
Oh, absolutely. Let's move. For the Senate conferees, myself as chair. Keep Algaran. You know what? Can we move this to the end of the agenda? I'm sorry.
Okay.
We need him here to vote and he's in another hearing. Thank you.
Okay.
Moving along. Senate Bill 1044 relating to mental health. Chair, I do not have release on this bill.
We are waiting for release also on behalf of the House, Woodson, Biladi, Morikawa as chairs, Epsilon, Garcia as managers.
Sorry, I don't have my sheet on this.
It's Chair Kidani, Chair
Shim-
Shimabukuro.
Okay. Co-chair Kanuha.
Yes.
Wait, no release,
Yes, we move this to board.
please.
Okay, in this conference room. Thank you so much.
Senate Bill 1022 relating to the Early Learning Board. Myself as chair, Senator Kanuha co-chair, and Senator Favela as manager.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Kitagawa as chair, Martin Garcia as manager.
Chair, we don't have WAM release on this one either.
We have release on our side.
Can we move this to 4 o'clock?
Okay. Next up, we have HB 69 HD1 SD1. On behalf of the House, Woodson Morikawa as chairs, Mizuno Garcia as manager.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Shimabukuro co-chair, Kanuha manager.
Thank you, Senator. Again, we're in agreement, but we do not have a release on the
Yeah,
House side.
we also do not have release, and can we move this to 4 PM in this conference room?
Today. Thank you so much.
The next is Senate Bill 971 relating to student transportation. For the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Lee co-chair, he's here. He and his ice cream is here. And Senator
He's happy.
Kanuha, manager.
He likes ice cream. I always see him eating ice cream. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chair, so Martin Garcia as manager.
Thank you. We do not have WAM release on this one. May we move this to 4 o'clock?
Yes, please. Thank you.
We have one more on our agenda before we go back to 1518. So Senate Bill 1232 relating to the state library system, conferees myself as chair, Senator Shimabukuro co-chair, Senator Richards manager.
For the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chair, Lynn LaChica, Martin Garcia as managers.
Chair, we do have WAM release on this one. Are you able to vote on this today?
We have release as well.
Okay, let's go for the vote.
We do not have release.
Oh, we have no release? About ready to start singing, please release. We do not have release. Okay, can we,
We'll clear it up and then if we can just roll it, we can. Okay, we have release.
you have release?
I
All
promise.
righty. Okay, so for Senate Bill 1232 relating to the state library system, we are ready for the vote. Chair votes aye.
Thank you, Chair. Chair votes aye. Co-chair Shimabukuro,
Aye.
and I vote aye. Aye.
Please, thank you.
Take a vote for the House. Thank you. Co-chair Woodson,
Aye.
co-chair Morikawa,
Aye.
manager Evson,
Excused.
excused. La Chica.
Aye.
La Chica, aye. Martin. And manager Garcia. Chair,
We have a bill.
we have a bill.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, we have one more bill to vote on, and I think for on Senate Bill 1518, we did have Ways and Means release. Did you have release on this?
We have release as well.
Okay, but we are awaiting our co-chair, Keith Algaran, who's in another conference. And so we'll take a short recess. Reconvening the Conference Committee on Education to vote on Senate Bill 1518 relating to the Department of Education for their procurement exemptions. Chair, we do have Ways and Means release, and I believe you do too, and we are ready to vote on bill.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
So for Senate Bill 1518 relating to the Department of Education procurement exemptions, Chair votes aye.
Chair votes aye. Chair Keith Agarwal?
Sure.
I vote aye. May I take the vote for the House?
Please.
Chair Woodson?
Aye.
Chair Matayoshi? Chair Kitagawa? Manager LaChica?
Aye.
And Manager Garcia? Chair, you have a bill.
We have a bill. Thank you. Members, thank you very much. We will reconvene this committee hearing at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in this conference room. Meeting adjourned.
Reconvening on House Bill 933, HD2 SD1. For the House, it's myself and Rep. Kobayashi and Rep. Sayama as co-chairs. I think Capella and LaChica as managers.
And on behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, lead co-chair, Senator Owa, member excused.
We don't have release on this. We have agreement, but no release. I understand you have release. We do not. So I'd like to roll this over to 4:30 in 309.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Adjourned. So, reconvening on HB 1148, HD1 SD2 Mental Health Technician Certificate of Competence Program. For the House, we have myself, myself and Rep. Kobayashi as co-chairs, Rep. Capella, LaChica, and Garcia and Martin as members.
Okay, for the Senate, just myself as chair, Senators Kidani and Kim are co-chairs, but they're excused. We do not have WAM release, so maybe we'll over to today at 4:30, even though we do have an agreement using the HD1 language.
Yes, 4:30 and 309.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay,
We're adjourned.
we are adjourned.
Reconvening the conference committee, April 28th, 2023. Today is, right now is 3:15 p.m. here in conference room 229 for hearing HB 968 HD1 SD1 relating to the University of Hawaii. On behalf of the House, it's myself, Rep. Russo, Lamasao as co-chairs, Rep. LaChica, Martinez, Alcos as managers.
Good afternoon. For the Senate, myself as chair, Kanua co-chair, Keith Agaran, and Favela managers.
Thank you so much for your patience on this. I believe that we're still waiting on fin release.
Okay,
So-
just for the record, the Senate has our release, right? And I have our release here. And so we're ready to go, but somehow the House doesn't have their release. So when we roll it over to 4:30, there's going to be 10,000 people up in that room trying to get the bills heard.
I understand, and we we'll try to contact and get things going as fast as we can. So shall we roll this over to 4:30 here, today at 4:30 PM in room 309?
Okay, 4:30, 309.
Right, thank you. This hearing is adjourned.
Good afternoon. We are reconvening the committee conference Friday, April 28th, 3:20 PM agenda. First item is Senate Bill 1586 relating to the University of Hawaii College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources, sorry. Senate conferee, myself as chair, Gabbard, Kanuha, co-chairs, Fukunaga, Favela, members.
Thank you, Senator. On the House side, we have myself and Representative Kobayashi as co-chairs, Capella, Latika, and Garcia as managers.
Yes. And I believe we have WAM and Fin release.
We do.
And we did submit a draft that we agreed upon, a CD1, and with a $500,000 with 5 FTE positions
Correct.
for FY 24 and 25.
That's what I have.
Okay, are you ready for a vote?
Yes, please.
Okay, members, we are voting on Senate Bill 1586, conference draft 1. Chair votes aye. Co-chair Gabbard.
Aye.
Co-chair Kanuha.
Aye.
Member Fukunaga. Member Favela. Excuse the Favela.
Aye.
Okay. Aye, thank you. May I take the vote for the House?
Please.
Okay. Chair Caruso.
Aye.
Representative Kobayashi. Representative Capella.
Aye.
Representative LaChica.
Aye.
Representative Garcia.
Aye.
5 ayes. We have a bill, members. One out of 20. Okay, that brings us up to, oh, that's your bill.
The 321, I just need to defer it out. Chair, can we open on 321 and just defer this one out? It's the House Bill 1301.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, which one, what are we talking about? 1301?
Yeah, 1301, because I don't think we're gonna get Finn and Lamb. I don't believe so.
For 1301,
Or 1301,
cancer?
yeah. Do you want to keep it going?
It's
Should we?
important to some of my members, as well as I think the public and,
So shall we open and move it to 4:30 PM in
I
309?
know it's gonna be a cattle call, but.
Okay,
I
you
need
want to do
give
that?
up on that one. Okay, so.
Okay, we have to open up on it. Can I open it?
Yes.
Opening on House Bill 1301 relating to cancer, myself, co-chair Chun, Takenouchi, and Garcia.
Okay, and for the Senate, myself as chair, Kanuha co-chair, Fukunaga, Favela as members.
Chair, we have agreement, but don't yet have Finn and WAM clearance. So you would like to move it to 309 at 4:30 PM.
Okay. so
Okay,
ordered.
thank you.
Reconvening on House Bill 67 regarding UH's Windward Community College Pu'uhonua program. For the House, myself and Representative Chan as co-chairs. Sorry.
Martin Garcia.
Martin Garcia and
That's it.
And that's it, as members.
Okay, and for the Senate, myself as chair, Wakai Kanuha co-chairs, Favela member.
So on this, I'm not sure if you have released, but we do not.
No, no release.
So if we can roll this to 4:30 in room 309.
Okay.
Okay. Reconvening on House Bill 353, HD1 SD1, UH Maui College Certified Nursing Program. For the House, we have myself and Representative Poi Poi as co-chairs, La Chica, Martinez, and Garcia as members. We do not have release on this measure, although we do have agreement. Does the Senate
On
have
353?
release? On 353.
We do have a release.
We do.
Senate release, 130K and 200K.
Yeah, we have release. Oh, you should tell me.
It would help.
Okay, so then we can vote.
Yes, so this is for the UH Maui Certified Nurses Aid Licensed Practitioner, Practical Nurses. Certified Nurses Aid through Practical Nurse Bridge Program. Correct?
Yes.
And we agree on the draft and we
Yes.
have the release. So yes, you can take the vote.
Okay. Voting on HB 353. I vote aye. Representative Poi Poi.
Aye.
Representative Chica.
Aye.
Representative Martinez. Excused. Representative Garcia. Senator, may I take the vote for the
Yes,
Senate?
please.
Okay. Senator Donna Mercado Kim.
Aye.
Senator Aquino. Excused. Senator Keith Agaran.
Sure.
Senator Favela.
Aye.
We have a bill.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so that brings us to Senate Bill 500 relating to mental health at the University of Hawaii. Senate conferees, myself as chairs, San Buenaventura, Aquino as co-chairs, and Fukunaga Favela as members.
Yeah, my apologies. On House, oh, Senate bill, sorry, I'm sorry, what bill?
500. Senate Bill
500, oh, yes, okay, sorry. For the House, we have myself and Representative Kobayashi as co-chairs, Rep. Capella, La Chica, and Garcia as members.
Okay, thank you. And we do not have WAM release on this, unfortunately. So shall we reconvene at 4:30 in room 309?
Yes.
With everyone else.
Okay.
Okay.
Next on the agenda is HB 1430. For the House, we have myself, Representative Parnas, Representative Kahaloa as co-chairs, Rep. Capella, Garcia as members.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Shimbuko Aquino, co-chairs, Favela as member.
So we don't have release on this. We don't have agreement. So we're going to roll this over to 4:30 and 309. Next on the agenda, we have HB 848. For the House, we have myself, Representative Kitagawa as co-chairs, Capella, Martin, and Garcia as members.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Kanuha co-chair, Fukunaga Favela as members.
Similarly, on this measure, we do not have release. Do you have release?
No release.
Okay, so,
Have a release?
I have release, yeah.
okay, so
Hold on.
we have release. Do you
Do we have a
on your
release?
side?
Do we have a release on this? Can you double check? 848.
I haven't got to anything.
Here we go.
Not that I know
Okay.
Okay, so
30.
can we roll this to 4:30 and 3:09, please? Okay.
First that you guys have it, or we don't?
I know.
Okay, Senate Bill 281 relating to college savings program. The Senate, myself as chair, Kanuha co-chair, Keith Agaran, Favela members.
For the House, we have myself and Representative Yamashita as co-chairs, Rep. Capella, Martin, and Garcia as members.
Okay, and we do have a release for 281.
I do not have release on this bill. That but that is not a release. It's not a release.
Because your member is not here, right?
Correct. My FIN designee is not present.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we have to roll this one over.
4:30, 3:09. Okay, next bill on the agenda is HB 554 for the House. Myself, Rep. Tarnas, and Rep. Kobayashi as co-chairs, Rep. Capella, La Chica, and Souza as managers.
Okay, and for the Senate, myself as chair, Keith Agaran, San Buenaventura, co-chairs, Fukunaga Favela members.
We have agreement on this measure, but we do not have release.
Okay, we do have a WAM release on this one as
Okay.
well. Yes, one for you.
So I'd like to roll this over to 4:30 and 3:09.
Okay.
Thank you. Here's the final one.
Okay, and moving on to Senate Bill 1413 relating to the University of Hawaii resident tuition fee. Members for the Senate, myself as chair, Kanuha co-chair, Kidani Favela as members.
For the House, it's myself, Rep. Kobayashi as co-chair, as Rep. Capella, La Chica, Martin, and Garcia as members.
Okay, and we do not have release for this one.
Same. So 4:30, 3:09. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, we're adjourned.
Okay.
Oh. We're adjourned. Okay, reconvening on HB 1408 Digital Equity Grant Program. So on the House side, we have myself, Rep. Takanouchi, and Sayama as co-chairs, Hesse Burdick and Garcia as managers.
On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, Moriwaki co-chair, and Kim member.
Okay, so we don't have release on this measure, so I'd like to roll it over to 4:30 and 3:09.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Sounds good.
thank you.
Thank
We're
you.
adjourned.
Good afternoon. We're reconvening the Senate and House Education Conference Committees. We are in, it is 4 o'clock and we are in conference room 229. On the agenda that we have left to do, Chair, is one of them is Senate Bill 156 relating to the Board of Education.
Oh, that's me, sorry. Senate Bill 106.
156. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chairs, La Chica Garcia as managers.
For the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Rhodes co-chair, Richards manager. Do you have any release on this yet?
We do not have release also.
Okay, so all those that we do not have release on, we are moving to 4:30 in conference room 309. Moving on to Senate Bill 106 relating to education COVID-19 reporting for the Senate, myself as chair. Senator Kanuha, co-chair. Senator Cabela, manager. We don't have our co-chair here, so we can't vote on this anyway. Let's move this to the end.
Yeah, on the House side is myself, Woodson Morikawa, Managers Lachika and Garcia. Senator, we don't have Finn clearance on this, so would you like to
Okay, we'll just move this to 4:30.
move this to 4:30 in room 309?
309. Thank you. Next, Senate Bill 830 relating to emergency medical response. For the Senate, myself as chair, Shima Bukuro, co-chair, Kanuha, manager.
And on the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chair, Martin Garcia as manager.
I do not have WAM release on this bill.
8:30.
Oh, we do have our release.
We do have one.
Yes, I was verbally told by Ways and Means that we have release.
And we have release on our side as well.
We have release, okay. but we
Yes.
have to vote. Okay. Yeah, so Senate Bill, what are we doing?
SB 830.
Okay, Senate Bill 830 relating to emergency medical release, chair votes aye.
Aye, co-chair Shimabukuro, aye, manager Kanuha, excuse, take the vote for the House.
Please.
Co-chair Woodson.
Aye.
Co-chair Morikawa.
Aye.
Manager Martin.
Aye.
Manager Garcia.
Aye.
All right, measure adopted.
Thank
We
you.
have measure. Thank you. Moving on to Senate Bill 7 relating to the School Facilities Authority. So Senate, we have myself as chair, Senator Rhodes, co-chair, Kanuha, manager.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Kitagawa as chair, Lachika Martin Garcia as manager.
Chair, the Senate did not need a WAM release, but I believe the House is waiting on Finn release.
We are waiting on release still. Okay. Yes,
SB 7.
Yes, okay, yeah. it's fine.
we have release.
Yay.
So who's taking the vote for the Senate?
I am.
Okay, thank you. Senator Rhodes for the vote, please. Chair votes aye.
Chair votes aye, I vote yes, Senator Kanuha.
Excuse. Oh, Senator Kanuha. We are-
SB 7. Okay, can I take a vote for the House?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Co-chair Woodson.
Aye.
Co-chair Kitagawa.
Aye.
Manager Lachika.
Aye.
Manager Martin. Garcia. Aye. Gato.
Thank you.
Bill, thank you. Senate Bill 1044 relating to mental health. For the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Shima Bukuro, co-chair, and Senator Kanuha, manager.
And on behalf of the House, we have Woodson Balade Morikawa as chairs, Epsilon Garcia as managers.
Chair, I do not have one release on this bill at this time. Can we move this to 4:30 and 300, please?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, moving on, Senate Bill 1022 relating to the Early Learning Board. For the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Kanuha, co-chair, and Senator Cabela, manager.
And on the House, we have Woodson Kitagawa as chairs, Martin Garcia as manager.
Chair, I have no WAM release on this bill either. Can we roll this over to 4:30 and move 309, please?
Okay, thank you. Next, we have HB 69 HD1 SD1. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chairs, Mizuno Garcia as managers.
For the Senate, myself as chair, Shimabukuro co-chair, Kanuha manager.
Thank you, Senator. We are in agreement, but can we just roll this because we do not have release on our side?
Thank you. Roll it to 4:30 and 3:09.
Yes, thank you.
And the last one on our agenda is Senate Bill 971 relating to student transportation for the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Lee, co-chair, who's not here, and Senator Kanuha, manager.
And on the House, we have Woodson Morikawa as chairs, Martin Garcia as managers.
We have no WAM release anyway on this bill, so can we please move it to 4:30 and 3:09?
Thank you.
With that, conference is adjourned.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the conference committee on SB 304 SD2 HD3. On behalf of the House, we have myself, Ichiyama Yamashita as co-chairs, Evelyn Kitagawa, Poi Point Pierce members. On behalf of the Senate, we have Senator Inouye as chair, Takoya and Lee as co-chairs. We're going to roll this to room 309. Thank you.